Hey, what's up, guys? Just going over the route that they allege Koberger took on the approach to 1122. Doesn't really make any sense. See on the screen, it's the route, the direction. They don't tell us about the route that they could take going down Nez Pierce in front of Sigma Chi. They make it sound like the only route out was Walenta and then the back way. But that's not true. If you go down Taylor, make a left on Blake, and then make a left on Nez Pierce on Greek Row. You follow Greek Row out, and it takes you this way, back out. So you don't have to go around the back way like they were saying. You could go out King Road, make a right on Taylor, and then leave right out of in front of Sigma Chi. And a lot of the times don't add up either. And I got I put some new foias in. I got another foia return. It's a whole bunch of craziness. It's nuts. So you see, I don't know if I can zoom in. Let me get a. Let me go on Google Maps Live instead of just this picture. I'm just getting started. Sent some money in, paid for the, I think, 24 minutes of footage. Hold on, I'm trying to share it real quick. Hold on. There we go. Now let me add it. Hold on. All right, here we go. And we're gonna go do Google Maps. I just found it weird. That's all. They never mentioned this way to get back to Pullman. They made it sound like there was one way to get back to Pullman, and that was Walenta back through the neighborhood. Past Sigma Chi down Nez Pierce. All right, let's see. All right, so you're looking at what? Like Google Maps is doing this. There we go. All right, so your address? I leave your address? If I had your address, I would leave it. Just kidding. All right, so King Road. Can you see my mouse on here? Where? I don't know. So you go down Taylor. They're saying that he left Valenta. Wait. First of all, Valenta goes right into Nez Pierce this way. Or you can make a right, go down Taylor, make a left on Blake, and then turn on Nez Pierce. And that brings you to Perimeter. Nez Pierce to Perimeter. And then you follow Perimeter, and that takes you right towards the what is it, 270? It's the timing's all wrong. They made it. They had to make him go the long so they could line the camera times up. But really, if you're familiar with this area and you just did something, you're gonna hit here, and just get the fuck out of town. I mean, you don't need to do all this Conestoga Drive. I don't believe he did all that. Well, I don't believe Brian did anyway, but why didn't they tell us? I mean, why wouldn't they? In all his experience, you don't think? Let's see. Okay, well, that's not a road. That dead ends. Well, when the dead ends. Okay. That Taylor to Blake. To Nez Pierce. And Perimeter goes right to Pullman Highway. I just, in these kind of cases, you're supposed to make things simple. You're supposed to simplify things. Sorry, I was muted. All right, let's show some foias. Donations. So I paid for a couple things. Show what we got now. Excuse me. Damn, she kicked me out. Yeah, it just kicked me out. Can you hear me? I think you should have audio. It just threw me out. I had to come back in. I don't know. Shit's going real slow tonight for some reason. Sorry, it kicked me out again. So, I mean, what I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here. Have you heard? I mean, they never told us about the way you could get out of the area of King Road. You can get back to Pullman Highway using Nez Pierce, driving right in front of Sigma Chi. Hey Tanya, they made it sound like there was only one way. All right, let's see. It's actually, I think they said he took the back way because they had to line up the cameras and they had to make their timeline work. But really, if you just murdered 4 people, you're gonna, I mean, get out of there as quick as you can. Exactly. I'm trying to find my. Of course, I can't find it. Well, I didn't know there. After what is there's only one camera in Pullman that shows him. I think it's 302, and I think that's Floyd's Canvas, maybe, or it might be Stadium Way. What the fuck is going on with this thing? My internet is whooping my ass. All right, it should be popping up here. I don't know what's going on. The plan was to talk about this approach, the approach route. This. Probably at somewhere else. I was just bored, hopped on, tired of watching. Figured I'd just run my mouth a little bit. So this is the little video of the route. And if you look, hold on, let's look. And they never. What the fuck? Nothing seems to be working. There we go. All right. So you got. I don't know how big that shows on. Everybody can see it. Take it to full screen so I can see that shit. I feel like I click it and I gotta wait some of it's in 10 minutes every time. It's just really getting on my nerves. So, first of all, they got them coming in this way, coming down here. Instead of making a right and going into the neighborhood, he's for some reason they got him going into the Indian Hills neighborhood, and then onto Steiner and then Taylor. I don't know what the significance is of Indian Hills and why he has to go through there. There's no cameras really on this whole route. This is the Nez Pierce. You take Taylor to Blake to Nez Pierce, and then it goes right up to Pullman Highway. And that would be no cameras. I think the only camera between 1112 and Steptoe would be excuse me, Floyd Canada's. And then if you went what's that, Airport Road or whatever the hell it's called, you wouldn't hit no cameras. If you are going to go kill 4 people, you would think you'd plan for the cameras. So I just don't understand why they have him going, why it was so necessary for him to go the back way. What would be the reason to go out and go around your ass to get to your elbow? How do I fucking share a picture? Hey, what's up, Lucy? Oh, god damn. That shit is so slow. Share screen. I can bring up the FOIA. Let me talk about the FOIA real quick. They made me pay $58 extra for them to look for what I wanted. So I had to pay for what I wanted, and then I had to pay them for looking for it. What kind of shit do they got going on? What the fuck? I probably said what the fuck 1,000 times since the stream started. Right. They're ripping everybody off. They know that's not true. Actually, well, right, exactly. And their definition of the phone pings give him an alibi. They put him like, what do they say? You can be within 100 meters of the phone ping. Okay, well that there's his alibi. He wasn't at the house. He was within 100 meters. I forgot what the fuck I was doing. So I can't remember which one it was. I think it's the one number one. Right. You can't. I don't think you can make it from Steptoe to Floyd's. What's it? What's the first camera? 270 and Stadium. That's the only camera in Pullman, right? And that's it. What time is that? 3:02. Oh, 270 in airport at 3:02. So he left his house at 2:54. It's what the phone was supposed to be at 2:54 at his house. Yeah, I'm talking about on the approach, like going to Moscow. There's only one. He's only called one time in Pullman. Um, from 2:54 to 3:02. All the other ones are on his way back, right? On the return. So where? Are you sure? I mean, I believe you. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I'm fucking stupid. I mean, there's Paradise Drive, Pullman, Johnson Ave, Bishop Boulevard, Stadium Way, Nevada, Stadium Way in Grimes, Stadium Way in Wilson, Cougar Way. So where? I don't understand. How the fuck? How can he be in all these different places in 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Thank you, Lucy. Ouch. I'm checking right now. What did they release the body cam for? From that ICE agent? Why is my shit keep ending? I don't know what the fuck is going on tonight. I'm being blackballed. Excuse me. Fuck. shit. It's loading. Shit's taking fucking forever. Just a picture that I made cartoon in my little corner room, my little room corner, whatever the fuck it's called, in my office. And it's pots. I don't know how long this shit's gonna last. This shit's pissing me off. Can't do anything. It's 2026. And we can't we're still having issues with the fucking internet. Or you mean the blood picture matrix? This one? Google. Right. If they're gonna try to fool us, at least do a fucking good job. Excuse me. I got good audio. My fucking internet is dial up. My fat ass ate a whole 20-pack of Gushers since lunchtime. I forgot what I was going to do. Nah, kids are beat. They get none. Kids get the vegetables. God damn it. I'm not sharing it. How come it didn't pop up to say share this? This is the officer's perspective of the Minneapolis shooting, the ICE guy.
brand new cell phone video we've just gotten in showing a very different angle of that deadly Minneapolis ICE shooting. This video was obtained by Alpha News. Apparently, it is actually from the cell phone of the on social media by Vice President J.D. Vance and reposted by the White House. I want to warn you, you will hear some expletives in this video. We don't know who says them. And just generally, the video is disturbing.
Yield a gun. Yield a gun. The problem I have with law enforcement.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say, go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
I'd be mouthing off.
Back with us, Michael Feinberg, former special agent in charge with the FBI and an MS now national security and intelligence analyst. This is very different.
You know, I've seen a lot of these videos from every angle now, and that many of you say that I still don't see him being hit by a car or I think the woman said, like, I'm not mad at you. They seem to be, you know, generally sorry.
Where's the fucking body cam? What the fuck does he need a cell phone camera for? You mean to tell me ICE doesn't require body cams? What kind of shit is that? Yeah, I mean, I hate to say, I mean, I don't want to say that's what she gets. That's kind of fucked. And it's still been. I'm about to get a refund from my foia and fucking get a new fucking computer or a new fucking internet. So
To run them over and ram them with her vehicle. And an officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is
I'm here, but my connect. Yeah, you're right.
A woman in Minneapolis, Minnesota was fatally shot by an ICE. Those who follow. The victim was described as a 37-year-old white woman, and that's according to Minneapolis police officials. And soon after this story broke, we had a little more clarity in terms of the identity of this woman. So she's 37-year-old Nicole Good. Renee Nicole Good, her bio on social media stated that she was a poet, a writer, a wife, and a mom. And that she was from Colorado, but experiencing Minneapolis, Minnesota. She is now, unfortunately, what I think is the clearest video of the incident. But first, let me give you some more context. So witnesses, along with video evidence do allege that the shooting happened in self-defense. I'm sure that there will be many who defend, and you can judge for yourself.
Wow.
We have got to the point
I'm fucking
where literally anybody can build a fully working.
No! No! What the did you do?
So before we get to the slowed down version of the video, I want to reiterate what we heard from DHS, or what we read from DHS, that there were violent rioters present. Look, we don't have the full context, right? So we don't know what happened before that video riot, in that video. Now, more information could emerge that shows otherwise, but now Agent over. It looked to me that she was slowly pulling forward and moving the wheel of her vehicles or to evade the ICE agents. Now, evading officials, evading law enforcement, that does not justify shooting and killing an American citizen or shooting and killing anyone.